In dealing with debt, more Americans are finding themselves owing more on their car, truck, or SUV than it's worth as a trade-in. Joining us now, Matt Schulz, Chief Consumer Finance Analyst at LendingTree and author of Ask Questions, Save Money, Make More. Good to have you with us. Why do you think it is so many people are struggling to pay off that car loan?
People are having a hard time paying off their car loans because car loans are really expensive these days. That's one of the big reasons. Car prices are really high. Interest rates are really high, and you add those two things up and you end up getting really high monthly payments for people with auto loans. We just did a report at LendingTree that showed a significant number of Americans have $1,000 monthly car payments, and that's a really, really high number. And it's easy to see why a fair amount of people are going to be struggling to make those car payments.
How big of a problem is it when you get behind on a car payment?
Getting behind on payments is a really big deal. If you're far enough behind, it can wreck your credit, and there is very little in life that is more expensive than crummy credit. So that's a really big deal. So it's a really troubling sign when you see that auto loan delinquencies are on the rise. But unfortunately, that's kind of where we are now, and I don't know that that's going to get a whole lot better anytime soon.
What are some tips? Is there anything people can do?
Yeah, there are definitely things that you can do. Depending on the rate that you have now, you could consider refinancing that car payment. That can help, but you have to be aware of the costs that are involved. You can also get a debt consolidation loan. Those can be really useful as well. But again, you have to be mindful of whatever type of fees and other sort of costs that come along with those types of loans. They can be really useful, but they're not free either. So you need to make sure you know what you're getting into before you apply. But really, the biggest work needs to be done before you ever buy that car. You can control the costs on that car loan by saving as much as you can as for a down payment. Easier said than done, but really important. Then by shopping around as much as you can for cars, don't just go to that dealer near you. Expand your window of where you can shop around and make those dealers and those car sellers work against each other to get your business. And then maybe the biggest thing of all is shopping around and comparing rates and getting pre-approved before you set foot in that dealership. Unless that dealer is giving you a 0% sweetheart deal that dealers sometimes have, they're probably not going to be able to match the financing and the rates that you would be able to find from a credit union or a bank or another online lender outside of that dealership. So shopping around for rates is a really big deal, because even a fraction of a percentage point when you're talking about something as expensive as a car can be really, really significant.
Any final thoughts on how to help people out?
The other thing that I would add is that if you are struggling to make a payment, tell your lender. It can be a weird thing. It can be hard to be that vulnerable with a bank or a credit union. But the truth is that lenders have what they call hardship programs that can help people who are in a short-term financial pinch by maybe waiving some fees or maybe deferring a payment or maybe lowering an interest rate temporarily. But the thing is that you won't know about any of this stuff if you don't call and ask. And these lenders are often willing to help, but you have to be willing to reach out. And if you are willing to reach out, good things can happen.
Good things can always happen. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Angie. Always great to talk with you. Have a great day.